Oh,
Toyota.
we're about to hear from Will Stevens, but that is the number 8 Toyota.
Just as we were saying with the warm-up, that's
number 8
Rouge.
Toyota last year, that's the car that stopped with Sebastian Buemi in it just after La Source, and they had to abandon the ship and the car was out of the race. That is straight in, that is cold tyres out of the pit lane. He has not been able to warm the tyres up, and that is the exit of La Source. No, that's the bottom of Eau Rouge.
It's bottom of Eau Rouge, that's the... Oh, is it?
No, it is at Radio. It is at Radio.
Yeah.
It's just the shot looking down made it look like it was low down. And he has done exactly what we saw from PJ Hyatt, but at a much lower speed.
It's going to be a very quick turnaround here in terms of rotation of the car, because look, you can see he's not even pushing, and he's getting on power on the exit. And that's all it took. Look at that, a little tank slapper. Tiny tank slapper, and that's all it took. Cold tyres. Poor old Brendan Hartley. I mean, it can happen to anybody. Eyes on the stalks. I think we can hear from them. Oh dear, oh dear.
Guys, I'm in the wall. Damn. I wasn't even pushing. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. Ridiculous.
Okay. As long as you're okay. Can you reverse? Can you reverse?
Not even pushing, I mean, not even remotely close to even thinking about pushing, barely even picking up the throttle. I mean, it's almost like he hit a patch of black ice, and that's how little, and of course he's coming over the brow, so the car is going extra light, so it doesn't weigh 1,030 kilos plus downforce, it's probably weighing 500 kilos, and then stone cold tyres, literally nothing going on there.
I honestly, after seeing that, I think we're going to have a rethink on tyre warmers, tyre blankets. Or
well,
heaters.
you know, one of the conversations in Sebring was how many air freighted in new chassis counteract the fact that we're not carrying tyre warmers around the planet with us.
Well, and I know people will be saying, "Oh, yeah, it's up to the driver, the skipper." You could clearly see there. You've got one of the most skillful sports car drivers in the world there, and he was squeezing the throttle on the exit. It's like driving on ice. Yeah. It really is. You got the grip, and then suddenly you got no grip, and you just keep sliding into the barrier. And
celle qui débarque, avec entre autres Sébastien Bourdet.
Oh, regardez, très grosse sortie. Oh là là, la porte s'est même... Oh là là, très grosse sortie dans le rayon pour la Cadillac numéro 3.
C'est Renger van der Zandt au volant.
Oh, c'est terrible.
Voilà, bon alors, c'est drapeau rouge instantané, ça c'est sûr.
On pense tout de suite au pilote. J'espère qu'il va bien. Je pense qu'il a tapé au bon endroit. On a envie de se rassurer comme on peut, mais je pense qu'il a tapé, regardez, au niveau des Tech Pro. À cet endroit-là, devant les pneumatiques. Forcément, entrer tout de suite de la voiture de sécurité. J'espère que le pilote va bien. Ah, ça à très haute vitesse.
Ouais, c'est très vite. Hein.
Très impressionnant les images.
C'est plus de 200
à l'heure. On attend tout de suite des nouvelles du pilote. Regardez, on le voit qui bouge dans la voiture, il sort.
Il sort. On semblait effectivement le voir remuer le casque tout à l'heure. Et là, il sort de cette Cadillac qui, elle, est bien abîmée, mais la coque de survie a fait son boulot.
Allez, est-ce qu'il va bien?
Oh là là. Ouf, le soulagement du public.
On peut applaudir parce que je pense qu'il s'est fait très peur. Il nous a fait très peur aussi, forcément. Grosse image. Hein. Ouf. Ah, elle est détruite malheureusement cette voiture. Elle venait d'arriver pour sa première course et malheureusement Sébastien Bourdet va même pas pouvoir nous montrer tout son talent, mais on peut déjà satisfaire vraiment de voir que le pilote va bien. On va voir les images, regardez ici.
Le vibreur, pif.
Ouf, il l'a perdu assez rapidement. Oh, l'impact. Quel impact.
Il tape sur le côté.
Très impressionnante. Hein.
Ouais, vraiment. Il y a le premier vibreur, et il y a lorsqu'il reprend contact avec la piste, il se retrouve sur le deuxième vibreur, et là il la perd complètement. Et là il va taper sur le côté.
Et heureusement, regardez Marc, j'ai bien précisé qu'il tapait les Tech Pro parce que les Tech Pro, ils vont pas jusqu'en haut, ils n'augmentent pas tout le mur de pneus, et heureusement ça a certainement dû jouer son rôle un petit peu et amortir le choc. Mais quelle sortie hein, de la Cadillac.
Voilà, le son du public et les applaudissements du public trahissent le soulagement des 3600 personnes dans la tribune. Et franchement, c'est une belle attitude. Il y avait du silence jusque-là, à part le bruit des moteurs. Et lorsque Renger van der Zandt est sorti de la voiture, tout le monde a applaudi le pilote qui a fait signe, ça va, je vais bien. Ouf, ouf, mais franchement, ça nous
le
pendait au
on
nez
fait
depuis
encore
le début,
parler de lui.
Ah,
c'est vrai
oui,
que dans la discipline phare du sport automobile en Formule 1, des fois on oublie que c'est un virage. À tel point, on voit que la performance aujourd'hui des Formule 1 et la charge aérodynamique leur permettent de passer à des vitesses folles dès le premier tour. Mais voilà, dans d'autres catégories, on pense au proto, on pense au GT. C'est un virage toujours très très délicat qui fait beaucoup parler de lui.
Ouais.
Et regardez, comme je vous dis, il a tapé vraiment dans les tech pro qui étaient placés en amont.
He's been off.
Yes, he has been off.
A spin for Villeneuve on the exit of turn 15.
Oh, two cars, it's a 54. Those two cars
Came
came
out
off
to the
pit
pits
lane together.
Yeah, the 54 was on hot tyres, so he's been trying to get by Villeneuve.
Here we go then. Oh no, this is just a replay from on board that one of the Premers. Now has Villeneuve gone down the inside and the 54 has turned in?
Here we go.
Going to see it. No, so Villeneuve's on the outside. Oh, and he's clipped him.
He clipped the grass, didn't he, on the outside?
Well, no, he's clipped the car.
Yep.
He's just, the left rear just clipped the right front of the Ferrari 54. Now, is that a result of the 54 turning in? Didn't see the van wall, or is it Villeneuve that's just drifted in front a bit too prematurely?
Or
easily done in these long hypercars.
Or a combination of the two.
Or a combination of the two.
Yeah.
Either way.
It is a big impact. Safety car, immediate. I mean, there was no question at all. Vigorously waved yellows there at the exit of Stavolo, or the Curve Paul Frere as it now is. And safety car is out.
It was the right call because it's such a high-speed part of the track. And as you saw from on board the Prema, just what lightning quick reactions. I don't know who that was at the wheel of that car at the time, but
the 54 is Francesco Castellacci.
Of the Prema. So
oh, sorry, the Prema car, yeah.
Oh, so Jacques looks like he's unhappy with that body language of, you know, it suggests he's unhappy with
Francesco Castellacci.
Castellacci, yeah.
Castellacci is a very experienced GT driver. Now, Villeneuve had come out of the pits on cold tyres.
Yeah, I think Castellacci might have just been moving back onto the racing line.
And misjudged it.
Yeah, and hadn't seen Villeneuve on the inside. You've got to have your eyes everywhere, and you put so much trust when you're in the faster car. You put so, here we go, we're going to... Oh, no, actually.
Sorry, I didn't see that as being the Ferrari.
No, you need to see it from so many different angles.
That wasn't as clear cut at all, was it?
No.
That shot wasn't, no.
Well, whichever of the Prema cars it was, either Mirko Bortolotti or Bent Viscal who showed us that view. They are both in the pit lane. Castellacci is out of the car.
I really need to see the onboard of the 54, but I don't think we're going to get that. I don't think that car's got the onboard camera facility.
No.
Unfortunately, but yeah, both drivers okay, and that's the main thing.
He's saying, I want you to get me out of here, because Mike, he's gone round 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's got all the wheels.
Here's a slow-mo of it, so...
Villeneuve's on the grass on the inside.
That was
what
I saw initially.
Yeah.
I saw Villeneuve, and it looked to me as if he clipped the grass to the inside.
But look,
is it because he's getting squeezed? I think it's a bit late still. Yeah. Where the camera picks them up, they're already out of the corner.
He's not on the grass trying to go past. He's on the grass trying to avoid the closing door closing on him, isn't he?
On the onboard shot of Villeneuve, it looked like he had the right to be there.
Yeah.
Because you get to see it from earlier on in the corner.
Well, safety car is out. A chance for Louise Beckett to catch up with some of our drivers. 31 WRT, 30... Oh, double O!
Oh, that's been in the back.
That's some cold tyres, isn't it?
Been
safety car.
Backwards into the wall.
Yeah, that's on acceleration out of the pits.
It's going to be a safety car.
Woco.
Blind downhill into Eau Rouge. That will be a safety car. That is the end of the race for the number 50 car. Antonio Fuoco out of the pit lane and into the wall.
Watch what happens here.
Yeah, you could hear the wheel spin, couldn't you?
Third gear.
You could hear the wheel spin. Yeah, and then he backed out of it and then went back on. And wow, it's so tricky, isn't it, for the drivers?
Safety car will be scrambled here. And that is why it was so important to get the lap back. I mean, yes,
Didn't expect that.
Not a comfortable ride.
No.
Not a comfortable ride at all. But
not liking this. Sorry, not liking this at all.
51 Ferrari is in the pit lane. And the 50 Ferrari, well, that big...
Oh, he's lost braking. He's lost braking.
massive black cloud behind.
Something went wrong with the braking system on that car.
That's a brake disc exploding, isn't it?
And luckily not too big an impact. Watch again. Oh, so you can see it.
Yeah.
Brake disc
absolutely
went bang. Had nothing that he could do there. Very lucky that wasn't a much bigger impact.
Yeah.
And square on with the fence in front of the marshal's post. But right front brake had gone in a big...
Oh,
that's got damage to the left rear.
It's got to have been contact, isn't it, with another car?
16,
And that is going to be tricky.
We got 51 stopped on track.
The rear wheel is fouling. He can't get it moving, can he? Now what's happened here?
Broken suspension. Who's he made contact with? Thomas Floor's car. Oh, he was a long way off the road there and dug himself a huge hole, Ant.
Yeah, it looks like he's just... he's made contact earlier. Yeah. So he's tried to go around the outside.
Oh, they clipped the GAO racing car. It was a 56.
The Project 1 car.
He got a Jeanette.
Trying to overtake. He's got to do a whole lap like this as well. He's missed the pit entry. The GT car is trying to overtake, just, you know, naturally drifted out a bit wider. The move was a bit late, and he didn't see the warning signs coming, and contact.
Ah bah si en 2 tours il nous fait les deux, c'est magnifique.
Aïe 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 aïe, ça s'est touché et c'est la Toyota qui perd son pneu arrière. Le pneu arrière de la Toyota qui est venu se frotter, ou attention à la sortie de piste. Ouh là 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 là, ça va faire mal. Est-ce qu'il garde le contrôle de sa voiture? Oui.
Et là, Alcemont veut repasser devant et Mathieu lui veut pas qu'elle lui repasse devant, et
c'est la Toyota qui se déporte, c'est la Toyota qui se déporte, et heureusement j'ai pas l'impression que l'Alpine ait souffert hein, sur l'avant, est totalement déchiqueté. Voilà, et on voit que la direction de course a mis que l'incident entre les deux voitures était sous contrôle.
Et prendre leur allure. Et c'est parti pour les deux Toyota. Attention à l'attaque d'une Glickenhaus qui entre Olivier Plat. Oh là là, quelle prise de risque d'entrée de jeu. C'est passionnant, c'est émouvant. C'est le Morel Alpine qui passe en deuxième position. Ah, d'attaque pour une Toyota.
La 8.
Serment. Et on va revoir au départ les circonstances de la touchette avec la Glickenhaus. Et effectivement, c'est pas évident hein, au niveau des faits de course, parce qu'elles sont quand même un petit peu les deux à leur place, et la Toyota et la Glickenhaus. Voilà, et là vous retrouvez la Glickenhaus à l'image ralenti numéro 709. Avec ces éléments carbone en fait qui sont ceux qui ont été perdus.
That the Glickenhaus number 708 with the front right part which is heavily damaged is still running on the truck.
Barriers, that's going into the Porsche curves. What's happened here? Is this a problem with the car that's put him off? He is a long way off. Here's the replay. Oh, it's not a car. It's the GR Racing Porsche and an LMP2 car coming down the inside. Does the Porsche move out? A little bit, but Vassivier is committed to the outside. That's a hard...
Dépassé par le leader, la Toyota 7. Oh, la Toyota qui sort. La Toyota qui tape. Est-ce qu'il y a eu un contact? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Ça repart encore une fois. Ouais, bah regardez, contact avec la voiture du pilote qui était à l'image.
Il allait rentrer au stand, hein, José Maria Lopez. Il était dans son tour de retour au stand. Il veut se débarrasser de la Porsche. Alors, est-ce que c'est lui qui s'est rabattu trop tôt? C'est vraiment l'arrière, le fond de la voiture qui a touché l'avant gauche de la Porsche. Ouais, ça a touché quand même évidemment le mur de côté. Ouh, et la carrosserie qui fait... Oh là là, attention au freinage avec la Glickenhaus. Non, c'est oui, le freinage. là là, il n'y avait plus de frein. On le sentait venir.
Oh,
On sentait venir le crash frontal de José Maria Lopez. Drapeau rouge, évidemment, red flag. D'abord, il a touché la Porsche. Il est allé taper de l'avant dans ce mur sur le côté. La voiture a pu repartir. J'hésite entre dire il n'y a plus de frein ou c'est l'accélérateur qui est bloqué.
Mais je sais pas si... Ouais.
Oh, il est sorti.
Non, mais ce qui me rassure, c'est que c'est un circuit à l'ancienne. Heureusement, il tape un endroit où il y a des pneus, parce que je peux vous assurer que là, la vitesse à laquelle il rentre, mine de rien, si là c'est un mur en béton, c'est pas la même histoire. Et je pense que regardez, c'est le splitter qui en fait l'empêche de tourner, il l'empêche même de freiner. Ouais. Là, on a frôlé la catastrophe. Alors, regardez de l'intérieur ce qui se passe. Wow. Ouais. Ça tape très fort.
On a effectivement l'impression à l'oreille qu'il tente de freiner.
Ouais.
Effectivement, vous avez raison, Paul. Voilà, bon, il va être emmené dans l'ambulance parce que
early on, the first and only really major incident. Ryan Briscoe misjudging the width of the Glickenhaus, clattering the D station Aston Martin, which hits the 77 Dempsey Proton Porsche, which nearly took the United Autosport car out of the in reach of the LMP2 leader, whoever that might be.
Fronts are braking and the rears are still tough. Yeah. It's a little bit odd actually on that last replay.